How's it going, everybody? Oh, we're back with something a little bit different. Uh, Yet again. We're bringing the hype this month of December and into January probably. And we're gonna be sitting down and playing all of the 3D Prince of Persia games. Sands of Time, Warrior Within, Two Thrones, Prince of Persia 2008, and Forgotten Sands, all in preparation of the new Sands of Time remake that's coming out, I believe, January 21st, 2021. I've been wanting to get back to these games for a while and get some footage recorded, more or less, of a 100% run on all of them. That's like all health upgrades, more or less. You know, I played through these games many, many times, so we'll watch the cutscenes, but it's not going to be as, like, engaging. Yeah, probably. It should be pretty fun, though. So I'm going to probably jump right into it. We're only going to play a little bit today. So these are going to be... These games I can kind of crank through relatively quickly. Since they're not... I already know where we need to go, and I know what things we're going to collect. I'm going to do my best to try... For most of this stuff, I remember where almost all of it is. But we're going to do our best here to try to remember where all the health upgrades are. And there's like 10 of them, and then there's like 48 clouds we have to get. And then at the end of the game, I think on our extra features, we unlock Prince of Persia 1, which I've never actually played that one. So maybe as a bonus game at the end, we'll play Prince of Persia 1 through this game and see how it goes. There's been a few games over the years that have put the original game into a later game. Like, I think Ninja Gaiden Black did that for Ninja Gaiden Arcade, right? You could play, like, the original Ninja Gaiden NES in Ninja Gaiden Black if you collected all the scarabs or something. You go Hans Bar and play Ninja Gaiden Black, or Ninja Gaiden 1 through there. So, I'm gonna get right to it. I'm excited. I haven't played this game in a while. It's been a while. I missed it. I miss the music in these games probably the most. It's just kind of gets you into that zone, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, make sure our stream's looking okay. Stream looks good. Things are muted. I think we're good, guys. Alright. We are walking around. Hopefully this isn't the graphics aren't too bad. I'm literally playing it on the PS2, so I'm hoping it's not that terrible. I could have played it on the PS3 HD version. That one's really good too. All it does is output up to 1080, which I guess is pretty nice, but we're going old school. We're gonna go with the ones that I played growing up.
Most people think time
It's one of my favorite quotes ever.
that flows swift and sure in one direction, but I have seen the face of time, and
They
I
are
can tell
wrong.
you they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first that I am the son of Shahrama, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
No, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he rides. Like a warrior, son.
So I think we're in India. Technically. This game takes place in India. Azad.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in the first battle.
Oh shit, camera's ass backwards. Left goes right and right goes left. I think we're gonna have to change that.
Shall I go on?
Oh shush.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
right goes right, left goes left. That's what we want. Wait a minute. That says right goes left, left goes right. I think I had it right the first. Something felt weird about that. Let's.
Shall I go on?
Right's pulling it right, and left's pulling it left. Okay, let's. I've been playing something lately that right's been going the other direction. Oh god, this is... Oh, we're gonna run along the wall. I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but... I thought I turned off tutorials. What the hell is this? We might have to change this camera. This camera is bad. I mean, left's going left. No, it's not. I'm pushing left right now, and it's pushing it. It's bringing it to the left. All right, I'm inverting it. I don't like the way this camera's moving.
Shall I go
There
on?
we go. That's what I want. Oh, the audio is horrible right now. Sounds like it's in a echo chamber. Whoops. I gotta get used to this depth. I like that he puts the dagger away in the pocket where he's got a dagger, but he's got no dagger right now. like that's so horrible. An idiot. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. This visually does not look very appealing. It's, even from my screen, it doesn't look super good either. It's all... Display is all... I thought I turned these off. Well, see, this is maybe why I should have played it on the PS3 version, because it's going to look better, but you know what? We're getting the full experience here. Plus, I don't know if my... I'm capturing in 720, so I'm upscaling it a little bit.
Many men that day sought to win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew this would not be my way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
I will not do it by killing. Yeah, he's going to be the man, and then he's going to ruin people's lives. This game was pretty revolutionary for the time. I know everybody speaks very high praise of this game as being the best in the series. Now, me personally, I kind of, when I was growing up, this game wasn't the best game I had ever played. Out of all of them. I like 2 and 3 quite a bit, too. Look at they just melted into the ground. Yeah, I really liked 2 and 3 too. 2's music was really good, and I think the story for 2 and 3 was just better. This was just This is more of a fantastic magical tale, which is totally fine. Totally fine with that. And this game is very, very good. It's just, for me, you know, I've played these games so many times. I just prefer the other ones a little bit better. I do like the stealth mechanics of 3. And, you know, at the time when it came out, maybe I have rose-colored glasses, but, you know, I really like those games, 2 and 3, Warrior Within and Two Thrones. Because I remember when Two Thrones came out, it was a big deal for me because I had already played all these games, you know, 1 and, you know, in Warrior Within, and I was super excited, and I finally beat Warrior Within because that game was really, really hard. And then I went through and played, you know, Two Thrones, and... Ooh, shit. Well, we're not going with it for a no-hit challenge. Yeah, you guys will see that animation pretty frequently in this game. We're gonna try not to. We're gonna limit ourselves to dying. I'm gonna hope for under 5 deaths on this run, like legit deaths where I don't use the rewinds. I'll go for. I'm gonna shoot for 5 rewinds. What do you think, guys? Do you think we can do it? That's the goal. Is 5 rewinds. If we can get it, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. But I'd like to think that I'm good enough at this game. The only thing I don't like about this game as much as the others is the combat gets very repetitive. And when you're pretty much doing the exact same thing all the time, you know, and there's only certain ways to kill certain enemies, it gets very boring, at least for me. So, like, a game that I find very fun to play would be a game like, you know, Batman, the Arkham games, or a Ninja Gaiden where the combat isn't as repetitive. You have to kind of figure out what you're doing. You mix up weapons. This game, it's less about the combat, more about the platforming. So I would say, you know, if anybody tried to tell you that this game is solely an action game, I'd say they have no idea what they're talking about. Because this game is pretty much a, you know, perfect example of a 3D platformer with action elements, more or less. Like, there's definitely action, but it's not the sole focus of the game. The sole focus of the game is the time, and, you know, probably, and I would say the platforming takes precedent before anything else. I believe I can fly. Actually, I could probably climb up here and just jump straight at it, can't I? The camera is... The camera... If we die if we have to rewind, it's because the camera alignment in this game is very, very bad with how you have to line up your jumps. Like, I can't tell you. I played this game so many times, but more often than not, I don't die because of enemies and being, you know, anything like that. It's because of I didn't line the camera right up with the platform I needed to jump at.
Shall I continue my story from here the next time?
I don't remember there being a save here, but okay, whatever. Yeah, let's overwrite this. Is that 5 hours, 45 minutes? There's no way I beat this game in 5 hours. Or that might have been 5:45. Let's start a new one. I'm not going to overwrite my save file from... I think that save file was from, like, 2009. That's last time I played this on the PS2. It was in, like, 2009. I played the PS3 version, I think, at least once or twice. The HD trilogy. But figured we're going back to basics here. PS2 controller. PS2... I've got them all on PS2, and then when we do Prince of Persia on 2008, that one will be on PS3, and then Forgotten Sands is also on PS3. At least I think I have that on PS3. Yes, we'll play those two on PS3. I don't know if I ever played Forgotten Sands on PS3, if I'm being completely honest. I played it on Xbox when it came out because I didn't have a PS3 in high school, and this game. Forgotten Sands came out in high school, which I was super pumped for. Like, when Prince of Persia 2008 came out, I was pretty excited for it, but after I, you know, watched the gameplay enough, I was like, I don't know. Like, and That game is significantly more different than...
And there it lay, just out of reach. The Dagger of Time.
Yeah.
There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
Do I have to jump at this? Pretty sure I do. I gotta remember what to do here. I think you gotta climb up here somewhere. There.
The hourglass drew me, fascinated me. But to move it would take a dozen of my father's soldiers. I wanted a prize I could fit into one hand.
Yuri Lowenthal on the voice acting on this is so fucking good, guys. Like, I miss him so much. And I think... I don't remember if they're going to bring him back for the next game. I think they probably are. Alright, I gotta... Do I have to run along the walls? Probably. Yes. That sounds about right. I don't think I can jump straight across. I'm gonna have to probably climb up here. And then run over here. Well, there's our first death!
Wait.
Can't even get out of the gates without dying already. Jesus, that was embarrassing. Just, I pulled off our R way too soon. I figured, I was like, oh, I got that. No problem. Oh, shit. And honestly, this was like one of the first video games where wall running was kind of a big deal, like for a 3D game. Like, I want to say Ninja Gaiden kind of took that from this game, because this game came out in like 2003. Ninja Gaiden, I think, came out in 2004 or 5, maybe? Might have been later in 2003, actually, the first Ninja Gaiden. But this was a pretty... This game was a real big deal for moving the needle forward for the 3D platforming genre, because no game had ever really done some of the things that this game had done, right? Rewinding time was a whole new thing. And then there was the whole, there's this platforming, running on walls. It was so inventive at the time. It kind of broke the mold. And now a lot of games that you see today that follow aspects of this, like Darksiders and there's other games I can't really think of right now. They haven't quite captured the feel of this game for me, this franchise. And although they've all been pretty good, I'm not convinced that there will ever be another Prince of Persia-esque game that's going to capture imagination, wonder, and have such a very, such a amazing story overall, like this franchise had. That does these elements. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, and maybe I just haven't found the right game, but I know what I like, and I know that these games are fondly remembered by not just me, with a bunch of other people too, but especially with me. Ooh. Yeah, like this whole platforming. I know Batman probably took it to the next level in terms of 3D platforming, but that was... There's not a game that's focused really anymore on solely platforming in this sense. Maybe Spyro or the new Crash Bandicoot, but even still, that's more of a funnily. This game is more open world. This is interesting. There's actually a passage to get here. We just went around. And this is so cool too. You take a drink of water and it fills up your health. What an easy concept. This game might not actually be very long. I don't remember it. I don't remember it being super long, but I don't remember it being super short either. Oh, come on. Well, there's death number 2.
No, that's not.
It's been a while, guys. You have to give me a little bit of... You have to forgive me a little bit. Here we go. This is when shit starts to hit the fan. He got lucky.
I had what I came for. It was time to get out. Now.
Let's... There we go. I had to click the stick. Walking through the corridors. Now, for those of you who have never played this game before, I'm gonna try to keep the swearing down a little bit. This isn't a game you really need to swear about much. This game came out in 2003. It was kind of a soft reboot of the franchise, and again, I've kind of pumped it up.
I have brought us honor and glory.
But it's been it's a very, very good game. I would highly recommend playing it in any form or fashion, or get the new remake when it comes out. Please, please get it.
That dagger. Surely you won't deny the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass. That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through his city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
Oh, shit.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My friend.
Your visit brings joy and honor to my poor, humble dwelling. If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time.
So apparently we were wrong. The Maharaja of India was where he took this from.
Our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
This is where the vizier is going to trick us into releasing it.
Why does it glow?
I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I. A young prince, dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he would oblige.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to ruin the fucking world.
No. No! Stop! No!
Boom. If you didn't tell already, the Vizier's a bad guy. Now,
Is it made to do this?
Give me the dagger.
No.
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me.
so the big question that they don't tell you is why does the Vizier want the dagger? What is he going to do? Now, I think they reveal that later in the game, like at the end. But basically, it becomes very self-evident in number 3 when he finally gets the dagger and he does what he was wanting to do, is he becomes immortal. And obviously, he wasn't immortal, but...
Prince, use the dagger.
Alright, here we go. Korg mechanics. Stabbing people with the dagger.
Strike with the dagger. Take his stand.
Little YX there. Or
Each time I
square
struck them
triangle.
down, they rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them, could I liberate them from their monstrous living dead.
Now, finish him.
I don't even see anybody. Oh. Stabby, stabby. I love the cutscenes in this game too. How unique. I love the uppercut. Dagger stab. Yeah, see, again, the combat gets kind of boring, at least for me. So, like I said, we're gonna try to keep the combat relatively interesting as much as we can, just so everybody doesn't kind of get bored of the same old monotonous stuff. Oh, he's gonna walk into the premonition space. This is really unique too because it gives you foreshadowing and it lets you save. Yes, save the game. Okay, I guess this game's only going to take us maybe like 6 hours to play. It's going to be short. We're going to get through a lot of it pretty quick. Game moves by pretty fast. So it's only going to be a couple streams probably of this game. It's not a very long game.
You think me mad. I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
We gotta get back to this room at some point, don't we? I gotta remember where the hell to go.
Wait!
I think there's...
Stop! I won't hurt you!
Oh, here we go. Alright, I think the first sand tank is down here on the floor. You'll see it, it's like glowing. I'm pretty sure it's here. It's like at the bottom. Yeah, see, it's right here. We gotta stab it. Alright.
The guest rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, had been spared. Were there others like me, who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
We're remembering a little bit here. I gotta dust it off, you know. There's another sand cloud. Oh shit! We're gonna get a lot of these sand clouds, guys. 48 sand clouds we have to get.
Come back!
Yeah, just that again. Rewind. See, that was all camera there.
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great?
Yeah, that was all camera.
And conjured up a phantom. Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again. The miracle I had experienced by accident in the Maharaja's treasure room, I now discovered that I could trigger at will. By pressing a switch on the dagger's handle, I could turn back time.
So, okay, so that's one rewind. So technically we'll consider that a third death or fourth, whatever. I don't know. 5 deaths is going to be bad, guys. Because I haven't played the game in so long, I'm forgetting how bad I really am. How bad I really was at this game. Alright, we got another one. I don't know if we have another... Alright, I'm just holding down R to swing. I turned off the tutorials because like I said, I've played this game probably like so many times. What the... Oh, that was some weird stuff going on there. Ow. Nice, I just... Whoa! Stick's going crazy! Oh, why are my cameras all screwy? What is happening? Literally, oh my god.
I soon discovered that when I had collected enough sand, the dagger gained the power to stop time. Not for me, but for the enemy I struck.
What was that? Is it? Why am I still moving? What the hell's going on? It's like my controller got unplugged or something. Like, what the fuck? Okay, it's... Did my left stick give out? Alright, let me try to unplug my controller and plug it back in. That was super weird. I don't know what happened there. That's the first time it's ever happened. I've had this thing since like 2002, 2003. This controller. So the fact that it's even still working is pretty astounding. For the most part, I'm hearing something. want to go this way. Pretty sure there's something over here. Oh, no, not that one. Got it. So this is nice because the game's getting you, you know, introduced to combat, figuring out how to platform. It's not getting super hard yet. We're not gonna save as many times, but almost every save point has its own like chapter title. So like we technically that was a chapter.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Hopefully we don't miss anything. God, my ear hurts.
Whence came these visions that assaulted me thus like fever dreams? Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten, and each time what I had seen came to pass, as if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
Here we go. Actually, let's go back. I don't want to miss that cloud because I don't think we gotta go this way. Alright. Yeah, I gotta go the other way. Drop down, but... This is something that's also different too, right? Branching paths. I mean, not a lot of games have branching paths either. And that's one thing I don't... Here's what I don't like about branching paths. Is if... So, in a lot of games, you'll get these branching paths. You're like, okay, well, what happens if I go, like, this way? Right? Like, so this is going to get us our first health upgrade, for instance. But one of the things I don't really like about branching paths is that if you pick the path that you're supposed to take to go forward instead of the other path, I don't like it. Because if you can't go back and check out that other path and you have to go through the whole game again or don't and it's auto-saving, for instance, then that's just annoying. Like, you don't know what you could have missed out on because you happen to go right instead of left. It's like, that's just dumb.
Strange. I feel wonderful.
We leveled up, baby. Cross the gap. Okay. We're getting our sand tanks filled up, baby.
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words.
Hmm.
From now on, I trust no one but myself.
Traitorous.
Run! Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there.
You tell him, Yuri. The double swing.
Now I remember. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two?
We.
We were three.
So that's nice fourth wall breaking. He's talking about us, like the player. We were three. Like all three of us. I believe the next cloud is in this room, if I'm not mistaken. On the ground. No, there's a couple clouds. I think we've already missed a couple. Oh, no, here's one. Okay, the next one.
Whoa.
Again, this game's pretty short. But it has a lot of good replayability, right? I mean, I probably played this game about 5-6 times now. And it gets me excited to play it again, you know, because it was just a fun game. Nostalgia bone hits me a little bit.
But I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize. And for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Foul and treacherous heart. Yeah, I see all these sand clouds. We will get all those sand clouds, guys. See that shadow? That's what we call good game design. By putting shadows in... I think we got some beetles to fight. Yeah. Ooh, thought we were gonna go... No damage there. He's looking like a badass. Okie dokie. There's another cloud. Do I have to go that way? Yes. I do not think you can go this way. No, you can't. Oops. Alright, now I think we can go this way. Are we trying to get down or up? We're trying to get down. I started. Okay, I think we gotta go this way. There we go. There we go. Just a quick block, just in case. Like, no. He's like a Hollywood action hero, man, with his poses. You'll see I run along the wall a lot. That's for a couple different reasons. One, I don't want to risk jumping out and misaligning my jump. Is part of it. The other part is primarily that, let's just be honest here, wall running is pretty cool. Look at that. I had to line that up so I didn't miss it, because I missed that post a lot in the years I played this game. Dun, dun. It's not everybody, is it? Oh, uppercut stab. Rotate the camera. Oops. Stabby, stabby. Look at that move, off the wall. Might be it. That was it. Alright. So we gotta go get this. Woo! We level up our tank. So that was 8 tanks. We have 48 tanks to get, which means we have 6 more sand tanks we're going to gain. How many do we have right now? 6? We have 5. So we're gonna get 6 more. I think we're gonna get 11 tanks. I'm going to drink the water of time. No, it's not really water of time. But it's funny though, isn't it? Alright, into the save. With all these frequent saves, it's nice because, you know, when I would play this game, I'd only have to get to play like an hour at a time, like most of the time video games growing up, for the PS2, so... Oh, I forgot about this puzzle. This puzzle sucks. You have to like grab the thing. Like I said, I'm not probably gonna be streaming for too terribly long today. It's only gonna be maybe an hour and a half or so. Maybe, we'll see. I took a lot longer to get the setup going. I had to hook up the PS2. It was being all weird, and I don't really know why. And I gotta figure out where to go. Get out of here. Do I gotta climb back up this post? Yeah, I just do not remember where to go. I want to say you gotta climb over that, climb back up that post, but my gut's telling me that's not the right thing to do. There's something to do with this, I thought. Well, maybe it is. Maybe we do climb back up the post. That doesn't make sense. Why would the game make you go down just to have you come back up? That can't be right. I have to be missing something. Like I said, I haven't played this game in so long. I don't remember where the hell to do, where to go. Is there a door? It kind of looks like a door. Something to do with this? Maybe I do climb back up. I don't know what. Why did I climb all the way down here? Just to have him have me climb back up again? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. There's no doorways that I can see. I'd have to climb back up. I don't see any other way around it. Because I can't just climb up on the bed. Well, I can, but it's not going to do me any good. I'm assuming I have to climb back up this... I have to climb back up here, but where... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to climb on top of the thing. I have to get over there, I think. Like, I don't... I am drawing a massive blank here. I got all the way down to look at the vision. Now you're telling me I have to go all the way up? Like, wait a minute. That... Let me go back into the thingy again. I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
As you wish.
Well, that wasn't super helpful. I'm supposed to walk out of a door and watch falling rocks. Okay. Well, the only way I can see out of here is by going back where we came from, but that just doesn't seem right. Like you're telling me I have to go all the way back? For what? Again, like, why would you send me all the way over here just to have me go back? I have to be missing something, right? I have to be missing something. Yeah, see, I can't go back up. Like, where the hell do I go? I am losing my mind. this something to do with this? What am I missing here? I'm completely baffled. Unless I screwed the game up somehow. Am I supposed to... I don't believe you can jump at these things. You almost have to like take a blind jump out to this thing, but well, the worst part is I played this before. You mean to tell me I played the game before, yet I don't know what the hell I'm doing? Oh, maybe I have to do this? Jump at the tree? No. What the shit? I feel like I missed something. I just don't understand what it is. That's interesting. Okay, well, I can pull that apparently. There we go! Alright. I feel like that was supposed to be highlighted. There we go. No, that's definitely where we needed to go. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, now we're gonna spend even more time on this. Because this just sucks. Alright, let's see if I still remember how to do this.
Oh, thank God! I was afraid you were one of them! Can you help me activate the Azard defense system? It'll take both of us to do it! I'll reset the axles for you! The man who's normally in charge of this got... Never mind!
He got alright.
Ride the platform down to the bottom, then use those two cranks to bring it back up! You see those 4 axles? You'll need to pick them up one by one until you've got all 4. Then, bring them up to the top together.
There's a certain way you have to go about this.
Make sure you pick them up in the right order.
That's the important part. So we're at the bottom, right? We're down here. I gotta pick it up. Then you gotta 2-bang it. then you got, yeah, there's an order to this. So I've got to grab... I gotta grab this. So right now, I've got to pick this one up too.
That's it! You've got the first axle! Now, pick up the other three! Remember, pay attention to the grooves!
Oh, I gotta get the black one.
That's it! One brake turns the platform! The other one raises and lowers it!
Yeah, I can't grab this one, so this has to raise. And then I gotta turn. Oops, not that way. Alright, now we gotta drop this. So you can see the different, like, so, yeah, so now this one lit up because that one coincides with the actual one I need to grab. So now we're gonna grab this one.
That's two!
So now we gotta raise this. So here comes the tricky part, where I've got to bring this all the way out to the end, I believe. Right? Yeah, all the way to the end. Then I gotta raise it, I believe, twice. So now we grab this one, and they all have to turn and drop one down.
Just one more!
Can they all? Yeah. So now I've got to line up that one, which means I gotta go this way. Whoops. I believe this has 3 straight drops. Yes, we have to all drop down one now. Well, not that way.
Not yet! You need to pick up all 4 axles! Then bring them up to the top!
I remember when I was growing up doing this puzzle was a pain in the ass because I didn't understand, like, what was going... I didn't understand what was...
Now, bring them up to the top and line them up with their gears!
Okay, so now this one is what we're gonna look at. We need the half to get there, which is this one. Half, full, black, not. Okay, so now we bring them all the way to the top.
That's it! I knew you could do it!
I don't know why this guy's yelling so loud. It's not like it's a giant atrium that's got echoing walls so close that you don't...
Now, there's one last step. Do you see that platform? Throw your lever, and I'll throw mine.
What manner of machine is this?
I told you, it's the palace's defense system. Stop wasting time. Throw your lever.
It's thrown. Not really sure what defense system this is.
We did it! Serve those accursed demons right! Oh, by God, they'll rue the day they ever dare
Oh.
take the pallet of us up!
That's the defense system. It turns on all of these traps on the whole building. Well, I think that guy just died. We're gonna take this guy and then we're gonna slash this guy in midair. Boom! Alright. So we still haven't had to get another one of those things yet. But we will save, because screw that. that puzzle sucks. Yeah, I remember doing that puzzle before. I got so confused because I didn't understand, like, that they were all different moon shapes. So they all just... Like, I didn't get that part of the puzzle. And then I figured it out. So... Set this door from here next time. If it sounds like he's talking in an echo, that's kind of how the game... Like, that's how I'm hearing it, too, so... I apologize for that, but there's not much I can read.
What have I done?
Oh, shit. Okay. Ow.
The palace's defenses had a twisted logic of their own. They could be circumvented by using the strategically placed switches, which I soon learned to recognize. Yet it was hard to escape the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake by setting in motion such a deadly system of traps, which seemed in truth more likely to claim my life than that of an invader that was not flesh and blood.
Yeah, it's... We inadvertently screwed the pooch on that one. I do not want to get hit and die here. Boof, 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 boof. Plenty of time. I need some water desperately, or I'm gonna have to do like no hit. It's gonna be pretty challenging to say the least. All right, I think there's a. Oh, we're not screwing around apparently. Nice. We got him. No damage there. That was pretty clutch. Why did we have to have a save point for that? In case you died walking through those traps? I suppose. Alright, so we got another cloud. Okay, we're about to get another health upgrade, I think, soon, too, here. I probably should save, though. Just in case there happens to be a slip-up. That was a lot easier than I thought. We start to fight like some Imperial guards or elite guards later. Yeah, we'll save. I swear we spend more time saving than we do anything else. Honestly, if I was to speedrun this game, I mean, this game isn't super duper hard. And there's I think there's a couple of glitches you could do, but this game is really, really short. But frankly, you know, we didn't use a lot of. We haven't unlocked a lot of powers yet. these stupid traps. Cutter traps. Ding ding. The game's like, look, you've never done this before, and that's okay. We'll show you what to do. Thanks, game. This is one of those moments right here. Coming up where you gotta make some choices. Okay, so right here, sand cloud. So now, I gotta come over here so I don't fucking die. And run along the wall, and then go this way, and then go up, and then drop down. And then we go around the corner, and do health upgrade. Woo!
Strange. I feel as if I've been here.
We have been here before. This time we're gonna do a little bit of rolling.
I have been here before.
You like how there's like only 4 different paths, but we'll come here 10 times. Like, where are these paths? I feel like there should be 10 bridges, you know? 10 different times you come here, 10 bridges. Look at this. Good. Good as new. Alright, this is where I get screwed. Because I need to... You have to run on the wall. It looks like a jump you could just make. It is not a jump you can just make. Time those runs. I believe there's another one over here. Another cloud. Oh, no, there isn't. It just happens to be where the door is.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Across. Duck and roll, baby. Oh, we gotta kill what's his nuts. Kill all the man's ads before we can kill him. Good God. camera. Look at that. Look at that hot movement there. Ow.
Help me.
Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not killing the big guy yet, it's because you can't really kill him. Until all the other guys are gone. Oh no. Now I gotta take him.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
That was not my father.
What are you doing? Stop!
I need to know the future. Alright. We're gonna save. I think that's where we're gonna call it good for right now. We were an hour in, a 5-hour game. We're probably gonna make more progress on this later. I'm getting tired. It's kind of late for me. I started this way later than I'd like to. But not too shabby, not too shabby. I hope everybody's enjoying this so far. We're gonna stay here at Save Successful. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. We're gonna crank these out. I hope everybody's enjoying Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again. It's one of my favorite franchises, Prince of Persia. And we're on the hype train. We're getting excited. I hope this gets people more excited for what the remake's going to offer. Now, from my understanding, this looks like not really like a remake in the appropriate sense, the new one that comes out in January 2021. It looks more like a updated and polished version of this game. Now, I could be wrong. I have been wrong before, but from my understanding, they're just kind of repackaging the game for the second time and making it more ready for the next gen. I don't even think the game's releasing at a full $60. It's only like $30 or something, because it's kind of I think this is going to be a trial run, right? It's reintroducing this franchise to a younger audience who's never played Prince of Persia before. And I think it's kind of a test run because this will be the first Prince of Persia game that we've seen, newer one, like newish one we've seen since 2010. And I think they're going to try to gauge and say, hey, if you guys are really digging Prince of Persia, Ubisoft, if they're like, look, if you guys really are digging Prince of Persia and want us to bring it back, then if we get a ton of sales on this and people are really excited, like myself, then they're probably going to revitalize the franchise. I know I followed Jordan Mechner. He's the creator of Prince of Persia, and I think he'd like to see it come back. I think he's kind of moved on, but I think he'd like to see it come back, right? Because this is a franchise people love. And honestly, there's only been, like, technically there's the 5 3D games, and then, well, if you include Arabian Nights, which I guess technically was a 3D game. And then there's, like, one in Prince of Persia 1 that came out on, like, NES Super, just about everything. And then Prince of Persia 2, Shadow and the Flame. I've never played those 3, Arabian Nights / 3D and Shadow of the Flame. And the first one, but I have played all 5 of the newer ones. So they are all very, very good in their own right. I think 3, God, I really like 3. 3 was really good. 2's combat was way better. It changed it up. I think people wanted a more robust combat number 2, but I'll go over number 2 later. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. I hope everybody's enjoying their holiday season. And I will see you next time. Likely going to be playing Prince of Persia. We're going to get all these clouds. We're going to get all these health fountains. And we're going to try not to keep dying. So until next time, we'll see ya.